mentioned that he is Jacob Luipa, but is known as Jacob H20, but we're going to find out why the H20 to his name. Well, he is a chef by profession, he's a cheerful, and at the same time was born in Andola and in a Muslim family. So these are the things that we have to find out, like how did he switch from a Muslim family into a Christian family. Well, before I talk more or I give you more info about him, we have to find out from him as will give us more information about his life. Welcome to Gospel Corner.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here.
Good afternoon. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been blessed.
Amazing. Sure. How is 2025 so far, and how is ministry? 2025
has been an amazing year. I've had an amazing journey, ministry. We are seeing the hand of God, and at least we are seeing things moving. Sure. So it's been a very good year.
Amazing. Sure. I am curious to know, because we found out to say that you're coming from a Muslim family.
Sure.
And you are a Christian. How was it growing up, and what transpired for you to make that decision to say you want to leave the Muslim aspect to join the Christians? How did it happen?
Actually, this is the question that I get to ask myself as well. But you know, when there's a burden that God has placed upon your heart, it's something that you cannot explain, really. For sure, I was born into a Muslim family, but with time, you know, mom was a Christian, dad a Muslim. So with time, mom started inviting me to church, which is the United Church of Zambia. Then from there, I just picked the rhythm, you know. Then that's how I just switched, because I felt more welcomed, and I just found myself happy, and I came to realize that I belonged there and not where I was before. So that's the more reason why I switched from Islamic to Christianity.
How old were you when you made that decision?
I think by then I was 14.
Okay.
Sure.
And how did your dad take that decision? Because you've mentioned to say your dad is Muslim and your mom is Christian. So when you made that decision to say, I want to follow mom now, how did your father react?
So dad was very happy.
Oh.
He was. The reason why he was happy was because the time that I started going to United Church of Zambia, within a few months, I was chosen as the music director. From there, then the Lord just revealed himself, you know. People from all corners of that area where I was started coming and just watch me, you know. And so dad heard rumors, and the news was just burning. Oh, your son can do this. So at some point he started coming to church just to
see
check
what is happening.
Yes. So he was so much pleased, and was like, I think that's where you belong. So we didn't have any issues up to now. He's very much happy with me.
So dad is still Muslim, and
Muslim.
It's a happy family.
Sure.
You grew up in Kafue, but how did your community where you came from manage to shape you to you being a fully Christian? I believe, you know, when you make that decision, it's not an easy journey, because you are used to a certain activity happening in your life, and you make a switch to another activity. So when we talk of the community, does it help you at some points to make sure that you are bounded in a Christian community? Okay,
so the thing is, whenever I was doing these Muslim religion, when I was practicing it, I wasn't really in Kafue. It was here in Lusaka, Emasdale, because we were at the boarding school and all that. So when I go to Kafue, I didn't spend much time there. Yes. So very few people knew that I was actually Muslim. Sure. So for them, they're used to see me as a Christian, not as a Muslim. Only for my family, from my father's side, they are the only ones that really know that you were a Muslim. Yes. Sure. So like the community didn't really know about me being a Muslim. Sure.
Well, coming to your music, away from your decision joining the Christian community and whatnot, so when did you decide to take music on another level? I believe a lot of people, when you ask them, when did you realize that you can sing, they would say, I was 5, I was 4, and whatnot. But when you talk of you taking this career professionally, when did you make that decision, and what inspired you to take that route?
Okay, so I started doing music, and I started to take it very serious, like on a professional level, in 2010. Then 2011 I went into studio. We recorded the first album, which did not do very well, but you know, there's always a starting point. Yes, so 2010, that's when I started doing music, like on a professional level.
Okay.
Yes, and what inspired me was, you know, I really liked singing, and my father would play rumba music the whole night, so we couldn't even study properly, you know. He used to play music a lot. So from there I began to draw my inspirations. So yeah.
You mentioned to say that your first album never did well.
Yes.
I have received quite a number of complaints from uprising artists to say it's hard for established artists to get to help people that are just joining the industry. How has it been for you? Have you received any help from people that have been doing music for a long time, or it's the same situation, it's the same story where uprising artists will get to complain to say, okay, it's hard to ask people that have been doing music for a long time?
Wow, that question. Yeah, coming to that, it's quite tough. You know,
you don't want to comment on it.
I will. I will. Of course, I've received help from big artists, but again, I've also lost friends just after we did this video. You know, there are people that were so close to me. They used to call me like almost every day. Whenever I post something, they're there commenting, nice. So now, this time when they saw whatever we're doing, whatever God has started in my life, when they saw that I've become so serious with what I'm doing, most of them have stopped commenting. We don't even communicate. So sometimes you lose friends. What I'm trying to say is that not everyone is helpful. It's real hard. We've been asking people to post our songs, to help us with certain platforms. No. It's hard.
It's hard.
Very, very.
So we can safely say it's there. There are people that are willing to help, and there are people that are
not everyone is bad.
But how accommodative are they, the established artists?
It depends.
It depends as well.
Depends. Sometimes they want to see the work that you've put on the table.
That's the only time they can make a decision to say if they will help or not.
And sometimes there are people like. Okay, I won't mention. They're just good people. They want to help. You see? They just want to help. They want nothing from you, but they want to see you doing well. And there are people that would feel very bad when they see that this guy is doing this, and they feel you are there to take their place. But I can assure you, each and every person has got their own space. God is not poor, and God has created space for each and every person. So this, whatever is happening in the music industry, is not right. And as people, we should do it for Jesus, not for us. Let God promote us. Let God help us. You see? Because I believe each and every person has got their own space.
What about the camps? There are issues we get to hear to say, even in the gospel industry, there are camps, there are people, I can only sing with these particular people, I cannot associate with this team. You being in this industry, in as much as you're an uprising artist, have you observed any issue of camps?
Well, on that one, I wouldn't love to comment. But I have seen people coming together, I've seen people dining together, I've seen people making plans and concerts together. On that one, I'm not too sure. I haven't seen that. But
why did you smile at first if you haven't seen any?
Okay, the reason why I smiled, I'm hearing this for the first time.
For the first time?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. Anyway, away from that, you mentioned to say that you are a music director at UCZ, is it?
Yes, but that was a very long time ago. 2007.
You stopped?
I stopped.
Why?
At some point, I thought I wasn't growing.
You were not growing. You were serving in church. You were not growing.
I was. But you know, each and everything or every season, there's things change.
Okay.
Things change. So there came this point when God just put a very heavy burden upon my heart. You know, yes, of course, at the United Church of Zambia, I used to lead music and all that, everything, but I wasn't so much into prayer or seeking the face of God, you know. And when that time came, I isolated myself from everyone. I disappeared. I just went like in my closet. From there, and then I started taking instructions from God. Not until I met this great man of God, Bishop Masanje Banda. He accommodated me. He started nurturing me, and he's been there together with Reverend Edith, his wife. So they've been with me, just trying to help me also. So apparently I'm serving at Fountain of Grace Bible Church under Bishop Masanje Banda.
So any memorable experience that you had in as much as you decided to leave UCZ, that was the first church you joined after leaving the Muslim community. Do you have any memorable experiences that would share with us? I know you joined another church. It is a personal decision. No one can question you about it, but we get to appreciate people that make us grow in a Christian community.
Very true.
Any memorable experience that you'd share with us?
Well, you know, it was my very first time at UCZ, standing before the huge crowd, you know, singing and just see people cheering up and be very happy. And there were moments where people used to travel from Lusaka during Sundays, coming to Kafio just to watch me, because almost everyone in the United Church of Zambia, they came to know about me. You understand? So it was just the experience that I saw God coming forth, and that experience taught me something. Humility. Yes, humility, and if you are consistent in what you are doing, you can see better results and good things. So I really appreciate the time that I was at United Church of Zambia. I learned a lot. I met a lot of people. It was just so amazing. And sometimes, I'll be honest, I miss those moments, because it was just so amazing. The atmosphere was just very, I can't explain it, but I miss it.
Amazing to hear that. Coming to talk about Ndidali Senior album, you mentioned that it didn't do well. I believe there were moments you felt disappointed. There were moments you felt like, okay, maybe why am I doing this? Maybe I should just give up and whatnot. How did you cope in that phase?
It was actually a very tough moment, and at the same time I got to meet new people, learned a few things, but during that moment I was a bit disappointed, because the people I you know, like we said, the people that we think will help us, they don't. So after the album was out, we tried to do one or two things, but it couldn't just pull through. But you know, God is faithful, and God is so, He does honor His words.
But have you ever been in a space, or maybe found yourself in a moment where you feel like, okay, I have been doing this for quite a while, but there's no progress, I just want to give up? Have you ever been in that space?
I've given up so many times. Yes. So after the Ndidali album, I was actually at school. So that album, to be honest, it did so well in the land of Kafiwe. And even at school where I was, teachers had to buy albums and all that. So now when they realized that I had put so much effort in music that in school, they called me and said, they just advised me to say, we know you love music, you're doing well in that area, but we want you to concentrate on school. So whilst I was having a bit to my concerts here and there, I just had to stop music and concentrate on school. So yeah, coming to that question when you asked me whether I wanted to quit and all that, I've done that so many times, because you would be doing something and things aren't just been working the way you think they will work out. But again, one thing that I did not stop was going to studio. Yes, I've done lots of power songs, a lot of them, and they're coming. I just stopped appearing before, but in the background I've been working tirelessly.
Okay.
Sure, I was just waiting for the right time for God to give me a go-ahead, and now we have a go-ahead. That's why we're here.
Amazing. We'll come back to find out more how many singles you've recorded, or if we're expecting to see an album in the year 2025. But right now, let us listen to a song done by Jacob H20. Like I mentioned, to say that we'll get to find out and learn more why the H20. But right now, let us listen to his song titled Yesu Commando. I hope you will enjoy that song and see you on the other side.
Everybody pick a stone here. Somebody pick a stone here, mama. Every strong man, every strong altar must fall down in the name of Jesus Christ. Mama Kanyata, Nyata, Nyata, hey, Satana Mutonto, 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 hey, Achepa, Achepa, hey. Everybody pick a stone here. Hey, somebody pick a stone here. Everybody, everybody, everybody. Hey, somebody pick a stone here, mama. Where are you? 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 For our weapons of warfare are not carnal, but might through Jesus. Vitu vimofira na shafevani. Inenda nako kuikala feba mopene. Kavili na nako kumona vanandi valeta puka. Vale ya kushilia, ne palo vale kwata. Kule ya kushilia, ne visuma vale sanga. Iwe na wimini na mushila yani ule chinga. Ule tika chula, kafu mupina. Ule tika chula, chaka banwe. Na
special guest Jacob H20 with a song titled Yesu Komando. I hope you've enjoyed that particular song. Well, coming to the H20, before we get to find out what inspired you to do the Yesu Komando and the title about it, but why the H20?
H02 comes from my surname. Yes. So I'm Jacob Luipa. So Luipa means fountain of water. Yes. So I came to understand something, you know. Water is life. And a human body consists of 70% of water. Jesus Christ himself is the water of life. Out of my belly shall flow rivers of living waters. So I just said, God, you've put so much life in water. So this time, breathe into my song. Breathe into my ministry. And I just decided to get this water, H2O, and put it by the end, at the end of my name, just to give it life. I'm simply telling God, I've surrendered everything. Just you are saying, Jesus is the living water. So I'm simply surrendering everything to God.
So when I saw it, I'm asking myself, okay, am I calling him Jacob Water, or should I just say H02? That's the conversation we had in the background, because I'm like, why the H02? Now after the explanation, I hope even our guests get to know why the H02, because I believe someone out there, people that are into science and whatnot, will not even say H02, they'll just go direct water.
Sure, very true, very true.
Amazing. So the inspiration behind this song, Yesu Komando, and why the title Yesu Komando?
So I wrote that song according to the experience that I had. It's a real life situation. That's why most of the times when I'm writing songs, I don't just write because I feel like writing. I write real life situations, experiences that I go through. So if you not too long ago, I lost my mother, I lost my job, everything just went sour, my finances, and like mention it, you know, life became sour, you know. That's where I decided to seek the face of God. It was the time when I went into isolation, like I mentioned. I started praying. And it was the time that I said to myself, I will not sit and watch my life going into ruin. I will not sit back and just watch myself going down. I'll stand up and pray. For I know that if I pray, there's God to answer. So that's when I started calling upon God, fighting for my life. The other day I was saying, no one can force you to eat. Someone can put food into your mouth, but they'll not chew it for you. You have to do it. So that's what I did. I fought for my life. And during that period, I saw the hand of God upon my life. I saw how powerful God is when we just call upon him. You know, God is so amazing, so powerful, so wonderful, so that we can't even doubt it. You see, I have this testimony. I don't know, I'm saying it for the very first time. The time that I started praying, I fasted for 60 days. 60 days. One night I was praying. So where I was standing on a rock in the mountains. There was also another rock. After praying for like 3-4 hours, I just felt like a very huge crowd coming out of my body. And then I was lifted from this rock where I was standing to another rock. I didn't know how that happened. From there, I just prayed. That was around 02. Around 7 hours, I received a call to attend the job interview that I did not apply for.
Wow.
You understand? I was like, this person called me. Jacob, is it you? I said, yes. Where are you? I'm home. Kindly report for work. Where? I'm not working. Come, these people are calling you. And I was like, I'll not rush it. Let me pray over it. I prayed over it, and I didn't want to go there, but with the guidance of the Holy Spirit, I am where I am today because I saw that Jesus Christ is commando. He fought all the battles that I went through. Even right now, when I'm facing a lot of battles, I just say, I'm not alone. I have Jesus. So I'm here. This song is here to encourage someone who feels they are drowning, who feels their life has come to an end. No, this is when things are just beginning. Whenever you're facing hardship, challenges, it is simply telling you that there is God. It's the beginning of another phase. Yes. So when I surrendered everything to God, that's when I saw the hand of God. And I said, Jesus, you're the commando.
It's an amazing testimony, and I hope people watching us right now have been inspired to see, even in situations where you feel you are alone, God is there. Well, what's next for your music ministry and any upcoming projects that you're working on?
Wow. Coming to that one, we have, like I've told you, I was just waiting for the go-ahead from God. So we have a lot of projects awaiting. We have a lot of projects coming up. This is just the beginning, and we have big projects than this one. So viewers, my fans, and those that are gospel supporters, expect a lot from Jacob H20. And right now, they can also. Am I allowed to? Just to tell people where they can. Sure. When you go to YouTube, you type Jacob Ministries or Jacob H20 Yes Commando. You subscribe, share the link, and just make sure you leave a comment and like. That's why we drop a lot of works there. And Facebook, you can find me, Jacob Luipa. TikTok, Jacob Ministries, Jacob M Ministries. Also Facebook, you can find me, Jacob the Chef. Instagram, Jacob Ministries. Be ready, a lot more is coming, a lot.
And before I let you go, how do you manage to basically just to separate time, you being a professional chef and ministry and a husband on top of that? How do you manage to make sure that your presence is there in all these areas?
It's quite tough. It's quite tough, but you just have to know how to divide your time.